This tale sets up a conundrum before it even begins to unfold. How could Adam and Eve be expected to make the right moral choice when the very knowledge of right and wrong was the reward, or punishment, of disobeying? They had to know it was wrong to disobey God before eating the fruit that would tell them what wrong even was. They were punished for choosing wrongly before having any framework to define wrongdoing. Damn this logic game. It's more than just a wrinkle in the narrative. It's a foundational flaw in the coherence of the myth itself. Of course, this story was never meant to be read as an eyewitness account or a slice of literal history. It's a myth. And myths, by their nature, aren't beholden to the rules of logic or consistency. They're meant to explain the human condition in sweeping strokes, not nitpick-worthy detail. So let's accept that much and move forward. Within the parameters of this story, Adam and Eve represent humanity as a whole. They're the test subjects chosen to stand in for us all. But here's the thing. God, being omniscient, already knows the outcome of the test before it begins. It creates Adam and Eve, knowing full well they will fail. It chooses them, knowing they are flawed. This is the biblical version of knowingly programming a glitch into your software, running it anyway, and then punishing the program for crashing. And if Adam and Eve truly are representative of all humans, then the implication is clear. Any of us, placed in that situation, would have failed. Every one of us. You, me, everyone we know. We would have done exactly the same thing. That would make humanity fundamentally flawed from inception. It would mean that perfect design was never part of the equation. It would mean the test was always going to end in failure. But if Adam and Eve aren't representative, if they were uniquely flawed individuals, then we're in an even stranger scenario. That would mean God chose two unfit candidates to take a universal test on behalf of all humanity. If I had been there, or you, maybe we would have passed. Maybe we would have obeyed. But we weren't given that chance. Instead, based on the failure of these two people, the rest of humanity has inherited punishment, guilt, and the stain of original sin. It's already bad enough being told we're being punished because we're all equally flawed. It's arguably worse to be punished because someone else was flawed and we were never even allowed the opportunity to prove otherwise. That's not justice. That's divine scapegoating.